What's up, goodies? Welcome back to your girl channel, Intimate Kitchen How to Cook. And welcome to It's a Vegan Wednesday. Now, today's video, I'm going to show you how to make vegan meat substitute homemade using bread flour. All right, so I'm going to show you how to make it, just in case you don't want to buy the one from off of the shelf. I'm going to show you. I already have one up, but it doesn't hurt to do another one. So I'm going to show you how to make it from start to finish, step by step by step by step. So with that said, I'm gonna ask you, if you're new here watching me cooking, be sure that you have subscribed. If you have not already, go ahead and do so. Turn on your post notifications so you will always know when I upload a brand new video. Them always interesting, I think. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Just share the love, alright? Do not misunderstand these vegan recipes here. I am not here to teach you how to count carbs. I'm just here to show you what I eat on my vegan journey and what works for me, and that I share with you guys. So now, without going any further, make we jump right in the recipe.
Want to be independent, yet she can't read and write a sentence.
Okay, goodies, let's jump right into it. Now for the recipe, we are using bread flour only. Do not use all-purpose flour for the recipe. Use bread flour because I want your vegan meat to come out extremely perfect. Now this particular bread flour brand, I bought this in Walmart. So go to Walmart and pick it up. Now this right here is my nutritional yeast flakes, and this is a vegan nutritional yeast flakes, and I purchased this on Amazon, and it also is gluten free, as you can see right here. The flakes in there is not very big, it's pretty fine. I like that. The texture is nice and it is excellent. So I think I paid $14.99. I think I paid for this on Amazon. So yeah, go ahead and grab yours. Now to the recipe, you are going to need your soy sauce, right? You're gonna need that for sure. Now this is some of the seasoning that you could use for spice it up, because vegan meat is an art, and if you don't season and flavor it up right, it's going to taste disgusting. So now you could use your all-purpose seasoning if you want. You can use meat seasoning, any kind of a meat season. These are the Ocherius brand, but if you don't want to use Ocherius brand, use whatever kind of a seasoning that you like, right? Now I'm also sometimes I feel like going combo season, because combo season is kind of an all-purpose seasoning, like the Grace brand right here. I use this Grace all-purpose seasoning all the time, almost on everything that I cook. Now if you want to have a chicken flavored kind of a vegan meat substitute, go ahead and grab this on chicken season, and this is the Ocherius brand, and their brand is very good. Now if you want to have a burger grillish type of flavor, go ahead and grab this. Use whatever you like. A lot of Jamaicans usually go for the Maggi season. Just use whatever you have, just to give it flavor. You want to make sure that it is filled with nothing but flavor. Now, make us start up the thing. Now, I have a 4-cup measurement right here. You're going to need a total of 8 cups, not 5, not 4, not 7, not 6. You're going to need a total of 8 cups of bread flour. All right, bread flour. Now you're going to season it up. So what I chose to season mine was the combo seasoning, and I did add some of this meat kind of a seasoning to it. 1 teaspoon of each of those, right? Now I'm going and add the all-purpose seasoning from the Ocherius brand. Like I said, you could flavor it up with whatever kind of a seasoning that you want to season it up with, but do not skip your seasoning process. Combo seasoning, all-purpose seasoning, beef seasoning, chicken seasoning, Even seafood, if you want to do a seafood recipe, just add seafood seasoning to it. Now, this is a soy sauce here, and you can also add your soy sauce into your water if you'd like, but I prefer to do it this way. But be sure you have 1 1/3 cup of the soy sauce in there. Right? I put the soy sauce in because it's going to give me that little streak inside of the meat, like the real thing. All right, so then I went ahead and added a 1 1/3 cup of the yeast flakes, all right, nutritional yeast flakes to it. Gave it a nice combination mix. You want to combine everything really, really well, just like me and do right here. So now this recipe is good for people who do not like beans. The one that I showed you before, that one was done with the vital wheat gluten, and I added beans to it. This one is homemade natural stuff. Now you want to go ahead and add 2 1/2 cups of cold water. Do not add lukewarm water, do not add warm water. The colder the water is, the better your texture is going to be. So add cold water, 2 1/2 cups to be exact. Now you want to go in and get your hands working, work the fingers them. You're going to knead everything, just like if you don't make dumpling and you don't make one bread or something. But you just want to go ahead and just knead it in really, really, really well. All right, knead it in real good like this, just like I'm going to do right here. So it's a process, but the process is going to be worth it, especially if you want to do everything all natural. All right. Now, after you get it done looking like that, you're going to go ahead and cover it up. And I let mine sit for about a good 30 minutes. 30 minutes later, you come back, you're going to notice a difference in the dough. You see that I was talking about why I added the soy into the flour, because it gives it that meat-like color. Now, if I had added it to the water, it would have been one flat color. I didn't want that. Now you want to go ahead and get your cold running water onto your dough. Just let the water run and cover it up. Now what we're attempting to do here is get the starch out. We are going to remove the starch from the dough. Good to me and make sure someone walking and through it now, step by step by step. So this way you get it right the first time. We'll get this right the first time. The perfect meat substitute in your kitchen. Fast, easy, and simple. All right, this process right here, it does take, I would say, about 30 minutes, because I made sure that I get all of the starch out of the flour. Okay, you want to make sure you do that. Be sure again that you are using cold running water. If you use warm water, the flour is going to start to cook. It in its head is going to think it'll cook, so it's going to break and fall apart. Now after about 25 minutes in, if you notice, the water is starting to clear up. Most of the water that's showing right here is from my pipe, from the water from my pipe. All right, so it's not necessarily the flour, the starch that's doing that. It's just the chlorine in the water make it look soft. But now it's starting to form. When it starts to clear up like that, you're going to get a strainer and you're going to separate it now and put it in your strainer and let the water run and remove the rest of the starch from the flour. Now it's not flour anymore. Your gluten is formed. Your meat substitute is formed. Now give it that extra 5 minutes of rinsing it really, really well. You're actually going to feel the difference in your hand when there's no more starch remaining into the flour. Now, if you're still here watching me cook with it, make sure to subscribe now, and make sure to you check your notification settings so that way you will not miss any of these upload. I'm a vegan goodie. Make sure to say it on because I will be doing a vegan recipe each and every Wednesday, right? So look out for them. Now goodie, the starch is all gone and now we have our meat substitute here. Nice and good. Now how you know that there's no more starch? When you touch into the dough, it bounces back. You see that? Oh, it bounces back. That is all gluten right here. No more flour thing. That's all meat right here. And now we're going to season up this thing and boil it up and get it ready. Now it's very simple. We're going to make this thing simple. We're not going to be in a lay long cooking business. Now in a pot, you go ahead and add 4 cups of water. I did add some bay leaves to it and some fresh garlic. Season it up with your favorite seasonings. You don't have to use the one that I'm showing you here. Whatever that you like to cook with, you go ahead and you just throw it in, but you don't have to go all out because you are going to season this thing when you're ready to cook your meat. Now however, be sure to add quite a generous amount of paprika, y'all, because the paprika, it is going to give it that meat like color, so you could never go wrong on your paprika. Make sure you add a lot of it into the water because you need it to have that mocking looking color, right? Mock meat, yes. So go ahead and put your paprika in. I am going to list everything that I'm using here down below though. Even though I'm telling you how much me use, but still I'll go ahead and write everything down below. What I use and how much I use and the time and all of that. I did go through it here, but I'm still going to put it down below, so go ahead and check it out. And if you're not subscribed to my second channel, Life with Julian, go ahead and subscribe to that channel. The link for that channel will also be listed down below. Alright, go ahead and put your meat in at that thing there, and you're going to allow it to cook for exactly 45 minutes. Don't cook it less than 45 minutes because it's going to be uncooked. 45 minutes. Be sure though to add some vinegar. I did add apple cider vinegar to that, about a tablespoon of that. Cover it up nice. 45 minutes later I came back and my meat was done. My meat was all set and all done. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. That is the perfect meat substitute ever. If you do not like beans, anything beans, or if you're allergic to soy, this is the perfect meat substitute for you if you are going vegan. Me, I am not allergic to beans or anything, so I do eat a lot of beans, but a lot of people is allergic to beans and want to go vegan, so this is the way to go. You could make this into curry, stewed, chicken flavors, whatever it is that you like, you are all set to go. Look at the texture, y'all. The texture is amazing, and you're going to let it sit and cool, and when it comes cold, it is going to harden and form. All right, so that is it right there. You are all set and all ready to go cooking up your vegan recipes. Then just be sure to subscribe, like, and share, and turn on your notifications so you won't miss any of these good uploads. Okay, share the love with all your friends and family, and guess what, tell me where you want to see me cook next time in my kitchen. And remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy.